Good evening, children. How's everybody doing out there? Okay, just realised I haven't got the correct game capture. Always do that when I switch the games. And I also can't really hear myself at the moment, but it looks like it's collecting okay, so I don't mind too much. Hi, I am so tired today. Okay, so I was not gonna stream at all tonight, if truth be told. I've had a super long day, and I haven't touched this character for a few days, and it's the first time in a long time I've gone back to level number 1. Although I am, before I go back to there, I'm gonna do a speed run, because you never know what drops when you do a speed run after 2 weeks. Because RNG doesn't exist. Believe me, it exists to a certain point, but it doesn't exist. And the reason I say that is I dropped this game for I tried to get the house for forever, right? And then I stopped playing the game for 2 weeks, came back, and it dropped from an open world boss. So kind of I'm always going back every couple of weeks at least and thinking, okay, I'll play it just to see if anything big drops. So what's the nerf? What's going on in the nerf with this? Are we on about a nerf patch? Oh really? Well, to be fair, for the Dart Zone, they have to nerf some classified outfits. That's kind of a given.
You're now entering a safe area.
We don't want to be in here. Oh look, rogues already. Drop straight in a group of rogues. That's interesting. Do you know, the thing is with the Division, I don't think they should be doing anything to it now, to be honest. What I think, they have to have rules of engagement. It's gonna be hard to implement because there's certain. Oh, I've got a supply drop. Free div tech. Right, where's the supply drop this week? Is it around the back or around the front? Never know. It's not around the front, so it's around the back. No. Where the hell is the supply drop? Supply drop. There we go. Where did it just drop in? To the left. Yeah. Okay, we'll collect that from the 4th boss, I think. Yeah, Nomad definitely, because it did seem overpowered, but that is all in the Dart Zone. And I'm gonna be honest, Dave, I stay away from the Dart Zone because it's never truly been balanced. And I don't like the way that some people operate in there. And I say that some people because some people actually don't operate too badly. They still kill people, but they kind of have rules of thumb about how they go about it and stuff like that. And I just think that they're a bit more fair. What? Obviously forgotten how to aim. So that's not a good thing. Why did I forget how to aim? Oh, he's running around the other end, and I'm gonna lose my extra now. I'm gonna lose my my extra, so I'm gonna do a quick run. I don't go around the whole map half the time. I only go around like 3/4. Normally what you find is that the RNG will drop something by the... Hang on. First, second, third... Second, third... Yeah, the 3rd to 6th boss, something's going to drop, and if it doesn't drop by then, it's probably not going to drop. So... that's how I do it. Weekly is to kill 50 Rikers, so that's really not going to be difficult. Well, if you do download it, Deonta, I will happily fast rank you if you want to be fast ranked or anything. No problem. Absolutely love this game. I haven't played it in a long time, and I've kind of put it to the side. One of the reasons is I don't like particularly streaming the Division. There's well, not too many. There's so many Division streamers that I'm just never going to get in the mix. So I kind of like to play the Division on my own. I listen to a few podcasts while I'm doing it, and it's generally just a kind of more of a solo experience. But if anybody ever needs fast ranking or anything like that, just drop me a line in the Discord, and I'm always up for it. I absolutely love the game. Wow, my aim's a little bit off. We got them. I don't know. I don't know if they were on an outwalk or something. Well, I've got guys coming behind me. Oh shit, it takes forever to load this. Hey, go easy on the guy, he's on his own. It's not like I've got loads of people around me. It's not the, whoa! Sorry people, I am so off the ball at the moment. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, I haven't played in so long. Like, yeah, definitely. I'll honestly, if you wanted me to go through it, I'll fast track it. But it will save your character, so your own character's going to be there. Oh! Do you mind me asking where you were stuck, Deonta? Because I had a problem with the Division when I first downloaded it. It nearly made me give it up. So I just wondering if you were the same where I was, if you were having the same problem I was. I was actually, Dave. I was watching it earlier, and then I was watching the Electronic Arts, but it was all FIFA stuff, which I actually like FIFA, and I'm not knocking it, but it was some weird two kids from one country, two kids from another, just shouting abuse at each other. It didn't really seem like my type of thing, so I didn't watch it through to the end. When they go live with a thing, I might cover it. Oh shit. I better get away from him. I'm gonna get blown up by my own. Wow. I'm so off the ball with this, it's unbelievable. Off to the right. Let's just take care of him. And here you go. It's been so long since I played, I'm not even looking at the bloody... There we go. I'm not even looking at the minimap. That's an interesting one. I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks, that this year is going to be an interesting year for gamers, because I think we're actually going to receive more good games this year than we have in previous years, because with Red Dead Redemption coming, basically all games makers at the moment are on point to have to produce their best products, because if Red Dead Redemption has any, which it will, but if it has the type of pull that GTA Online has, people are going to be losing customers. And I talk about in Elite streams every now and again that the CEOs of Take-Two Interactive, who own Rockstar, and Ubisoft, have both said that they don't want people playing other games. They only want people playing their games. So the big thing this year, if you think it's bad with Elite, is grind is going to be huge in all games. Grind is going to become massive, and microtransactions are going to be massive. My hope is that gamers in general stay away from microtransactions. I don't mind grind if it's in a good universe, but I'm not sure about grind. Oh, I don't need to go there. I'm not sure about grind in other situations. So yeah, I hope they don't. I mean, they're EA, so you never know what you're gonna get, you know. But Anthem actually looks pretty interesting. It's not normally my type of thing, but when I looked at it, I thought, well, yeah, it could be my type of thing. Obviously, Division 2, I mean, I'm at a loss for words that Division 2 is coming so quickly. I really didn't expect it. I thought we'd get another 2 years of the Division. That's not to say we won't. It really isn't. But to be even talking about the Division 2 is super, super interesting. Super interesting. The problem with the gaming at the moment is that they're all really greedy, and like I said a minute ago, they're all looking at this supposed money that you have. So I don't know either of your economic situations, but let's say you have £200-300 €euros to spend a year on games, okay, and normally you might buy, I don't know, 4 or 5 games for that price and a couple of add-on bits and bobs. Ubisoft and Rockstar do not want you spending that money with somebody else. They want you spending it with them. And this is going to be really interesting to see how each company goes about it, because obviously Rockstar are getting a lot of heat for a couple of missions which they've hidden behind, single-player missions which they've hidden behind a paywall, basically. They're saying, well, oh no, those missions were created for that situation, but it's quite obvious that those missions are going to give people a foot up. There's also some type of buy now and you get this map that's going to help you find treasure, which, to be honest, that map's going to be up on the internet within seconds of it going on sale. So I don't understand why they've done that. It doesn't really make sense, but we'll see. Bastards are always... Oh. He's done. Oh, I needed 3 out of 5 explosive kills. I can deal that. Oh really? Well, don't worry about it today, Dion. I will, if you join the Discord, I will make time for you. Honestly, if you want, even if you don't want a fast rank, if you want to go through from level 1, I'll take a player through level 1. I honestly don't mind. I love this game, and I don't give it enough love as I should, because I concentrate a lot of time on Elite. But right, okay, so we're not seeing anything getting dropped, so we're gonna go here. But we're not going to do the mission, we're just fast traveling so we can get this this div tech. I mean, people talk about grind in Elite. This game's got grind, because I've played hundreds of hours of it, and oh, what have I done there? I've played hundreds of hours of this game, and I'm nowhere near most people. If we're serious. The one thing I do love about this game is survival. I hated it at first, and I kind of hate it at the moment, because every time I'm doing it now, when I get to the to the part where you get helivac'd, I keep dying, and I don't know why I'm dying. Because the first few times I was hammering it, and I honestly thought I'd do well. But I'll go back to it at some point, because I actually really enjoyed it. Super fun. It does reward, but only to a certain extent. There's a lot of kind of what I kind of call sub-rewarding. Like, you get rewards from doing... I'm getting rewards from doing these missions, but nothing's falling that I need. I always call it the ultimate fruit machine. I've said this game is the absolute word. And the fact that guy can get me pinpoint with a grenade. Pretty ridiculous, but... Look at the JTF doing nothing. That's the other part of this game that drives me mental. The JTF is useless. Ah! Come on. We're better than this. Yeah, you should come towards me, mate. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's dead. Where's that last one? I'm gonna have to go down the stop sign. What the hell's the steps? Ah, there. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get this. My screen's a bit jerky at the moment, I don't know why. Probably NVIDIA. That was the problem before, but I seem to have a look. Can't even take cover at the moment. Right, that took about 5 minutes longer than it should, but never mind.
Supply drop claim.
I've never played that one, Dave.
All supply drops have been claimed.
No, but this game's pretty bad for it. The sounds and everything, unbelievable. I know why it might be a bit jumpy, actually. Full screen. Let's go full screen. I hope that doesn't affect the stream in general. Have a quick look. Well, let me know if the text is too invasive. Right. You've never done the story in this? It's amazing. Get it done. Seriously. The story is really good. What I would say is I would have two characters. So you want a character to do it with when you do the actual full story mode, and I would clean it out area by area. That way the story is much more linear. It's Captain Thunderpump, if you're watching, send us a message in the chat just before I invite you, because I think I'm way lower than you, mate. Just let me know in the chat if you're at a lower level, like level 8. I'll happily join you, but I don't want to be fast tracked or anything, so. But yeah, the story's really good. I actually originally started playing this on the PS4. I had a pretty good character actually, but the load times are ridiculous. Oh, you want about me, Deonta? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I'm on PC. It's just Crap graphics card, mate. I love how he always gets his grenades off as well. Have you noticed how fast they explode as well? I've got a 0 timer on them. That's not bad for Ethernet. That's not actually bad for Ethernet, is it? Five explosive kills. Whoop whoop. Combat assignment, which never drops anything. Oh no, Captain Thunderpump, actually, if you're watching, yes I am with a level 30 character, but that's not my intention for today's stream. So I lied to you. I'm a horrible person. Sorry. It's not that I lied to you intentionally, I forgot I was doing a boss run. Right, okay, so, the bosses are dropping nothing at the moment. If I can do this last one, I'll do him, but if they're dropping nothing, the story is actually great, Dave, and the ending, I think some people complained about the ending. I actually really liked it. I won't tell you who is behind it all or anything, but it just, it really kind of pumps in the whole anarchy situation that's going on. Because I've been to New York a few times. I'll be going to New York this summer, and I'm actually going to go to some of the spots from the game and get my photo taken and everything, because a bit of a fanboy moment, but I'm going to do it. And I love New York, and this game really captures New York at an unbelievable way. It's there, something's dropped. It will be, I'm not going to look at it yet, I think it'll be a Tenenbaum, or whatever it's called, or a shotgun. Let's have a look. It's an ear, okay, that's, I never use them. I'm waiting for the ninja bite, I need the ninja backpack, please. Ninja backpacks is plow. Right, okay, so, let's just have a quick look, break down what we don't need. We don't need the... oh, it's 182,000. I have to look at that, because at 825 RPM, that's bloody good. Have they boosted it? Because it wasn't that high before. I think I might have one somewhere if I haven't got rid of it. I've never seen it at 825, I'm sure. The only thing about the Division is I'm not great with the numbers and everything, but I will put you on to somebody. There's a guy called, let me just check. I've forgotten his name on YouTube. I think it's 365 or something. Warnings about my... get warnings about my computer. I can turn that off. I don't need that running in the background. I don't need that running in the background. What's his name? This guy, his videos are amazing, so this is why I'm trying to find it, because you have to see this guy. He is called... so has it gone from my list now, I bet. I think it's 375 actually. No, 357. I'll put it in the chat. Copy link. This guy,
I heard someone found a can of peaches here last week.
this guy, every week when the new guns drop at the safe houses, he goes through it with a fine-tooth comb. And he puts it into a video where you don't need... He's like, you buy this gun, you do this, and you've got a god roll. It's like, he's really, really good. He's getting more and more viewers each week, which is good. But this guy cuts through the... he cuts through the crap of this game like nobody. Like nobody. People, you know, there's people who post on Reddit, there's people who do this. They don't cut through it like he does. He goes and finds all the max rolled items, or the ones that you can actually use DivTech on to max roll them. He's just really good at it, and highly recommend him. 260 from the electronics mod. That's actually not bad with 3% skill haste. So I'll keep that. I don't really use support stations. I'll take that. He's just like, he's really good. He's only been around for a couple of months as well, but on Fridays and Saturdays, I'm waiting for his videos. Because for those of you who don't sit down and do all the maths, except no substitutes, he just goes through and does it for you. Right ho, so we got the ear, so I suppose that's not bad for a, I don't know, a 20-minute run or whatever it was. I can now go back to shitting myself with a lower level character. Seriously shitting yourself and running around trying to avoid being shot by the bad guy when normally you just face tank him to death. Hey Dorian, I see you on the stream, on the sorry, on the Discord. I'm going to actually change your nickname, if you don't mind. Do you mind? Change nickname. It's just so I can recognize you much easier when you're in stream, when you're on the Discord. I actually wish I was a really good Division player, because I think I'd be a good Division streamer, but I'm not a good Division player.
You are now entering
So
a safe
I'm not a
area.
good Division streamer. Right, what have we got? Have we got any, no, we're still looking for cipher keys. Does anybody know where the next event is? I know it's a while off, but I don't think I don't know if I've got any credits. I got 1,700. Right, let's see what we've cleared. Ah, okay, so we're going, we finished off at that mission, so we'll do, where's fast travel there? No, not fast travel here. Blacklight. Why do I know the name? I've definitely never played it, but I know the name. Definitely know the name. I don't know why I know the name. Shoot this minute. Backpack off. There you go. Killed a civilian, but I don't mind. I am the law.
Nobody throws out nothing anymore. Better you than me. I feel like fate is beginning
And I apologise if I get a little bit more drunk as the stream goes on, but I've been up a mountain today and I'm knackered and I just want to have a few beers and well, my feet and head are burning. I normally look after myself, but I don't. I didn't today. My head's on fucking fire. Right, so oh, I like this mission actually. Nice one. I really like this mission. It's a pain in the ass, but I like it.
Agent, it's Dr. Candle. I want to stress to you the vital importance of safeguarding any civilians you may come across. The math says some of those people must have survived the dollar flu. That means they've got antibodies to it that I need to have a hope in hell of fighting this thing. And the ones who are just sick, having a broader genetic diversity of virus samples will help us track the virus's rate of mutation, which is a long way to say, keep those people alive until I get what I need from them. Got that? Great.
Echo available for playback nearby.
That's nasty.
Okay, so they're burning people out. Good, my kettle of fish. I'm gonna drop the gun there. Ah, shit. Oh, I got him. Okay, cool.
Agent, you need to hear this. Faye tells me the cleaners are holding the entire tent city prisoner. That's what it looks like, and it fits the cleaner MO. If you wanted to eradicate every last vestige of detectable virus, where would you go? Wherever the biggest concentrations are. Refugee camps, shantytowns. Jesus, you don't think they'd... Draconian solution.
You actually get a medal for this, by the way, so if you destroy enough of these bombs, you will get a... You will get a medal which actually gives you credits towards a cipher key, so don't ever worry about shooting them up. Who's the scariest boss level 1 to 30? I think it's Joe Ferro. Whoa, I'm gonna die here. There you go. Not die, but that was my own mistake.
Warning. Contamination levels increasing.
You hear that, Agent? You're walking into the teeth of it now. Don't forget what I said about keeping any infected refugees alive. I mean, obviously you're gonna try and keep them all alive, but I need those virus samples, and I really need viable antibody samples from survivors. So keep them extra alive, I guess. You know what I'm saying. I'm going back to work now. Candle out.
Yeah, he's on fire. I didn't realize he wasn't on fire in this distance. God, my Xbox, my pad's not working well. Guy's there. Oh, in the Lexington Event Center. It's been so long since I played Lexington lower than level 30. Level 30's it's easy to clean out, but I don't remember her this low down. It is actually quite hard though, because she's got the two, not just the snipers, she's got the two armored heavy guys with her as
Chemical
well.
signature of explosives detected.
So you kind of, if I remember rightly, you have to do like a sprint around to evade them, and then also evade sniper fire. So it's kind of it's quite difficult. Gotta love those explosions, don't you? Seriously. Can't not like them. Jeez Louise, my aim's a little bit off. Left or right? I can't remember which way is the fastest way, but I'll learn here. It's left. You bastards. That's left. I'll be going here in the summer, actually, the High Line. Where is that on the map? Oh, okay. I missed somebody. Where's the one coming over the bridge? Ah, there they are.
Okay, Agent. As soon as you lock the situation down, I've got a joint Sarah JTF strike force ready to move in. They'll take samples from as many refugees as they can find.
Medical personnel?
A couple of EMTs in the mix, Doctor? Yes.
A couple? As in only two?
Oh
The
crap,
rest are
wrong way.
first aid certified. They know how to tap a vein. Get going, Age.
Without contaminating the samples, I assume.
Or infecting themselves. Yes.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you, Doctor. Get moving, Agent.
This is Dr. Candle, sampling team. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Doctor.
Oh, Lieutenant, good. Listen, I need you guys to log intake info from everybody you get a sample from. Age, gender, ethnicity, general state of health on a 10-point scale. Then label and group the samples according to...
Excuse me, Doctor, but maybe this could wait until we get confirmation ops is actually complete.
You saying you don't have faith in your agent?
Just focusing on the task at hand. Lieutenant, we'll radio the doctor as soon as the area is secured.
Yes, ma'am. Don't worry, Doctor. We'll get it all worked out.
I hope so.
only the
Are you
survival of
serious
human
blowing me up
species
from
we're talking
cover?
about.
Copy that, Doc. Hotel out.
You know the situation. It's too late for these people here. They're dead, every one of them. But it's not too late for us. If we do what we gotta do, it might not be too late for the rest of the country. So go to work.
Get in there. Finish the job.
Oh, I have to be really careful here. Just trying to flank here.
I need to fill up. You got a job to do. You know what's at stake? Everybody goes, all in.
That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Agent, if you can find the crane controls, drop that tank
It's
someplace
not
safe.
bad. Can you get a PC, Dave? This is so much better on PC. No, I'll have to. I will honestly think about it. I mean, you know, it's at the moment it's. Oh shit! There's people down there. Well, it wasn't their day. Oh, they're still walking around. That's all right. They're absolutely fine. Can they not run away?
Listen up. Like I was saying, I'm going to need those blood samples labeled and organized so we can track corroborating factors. Let's move this discussion to a different channel so we don't bore the agent.
Yeah, I just want to shoot people. Don't bore me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I will look at the PlayStation. There's two reasons. One, because I wouldn't mind a second Elite account. It's going to be freaky as hell going backwards and forwards between the PlayStation, because with the Division I actually play with a joypad on the PC, so it's not truly a difficult thing to kind of switch over, but
Hey, the comparative data you secured from the train yard. I mean, those refugees, of course. It gave us something to think about. There's another report in the database for you to look at.
oh, let's do that then. Don't remember it.
One of the things that makes a virus lethal is adaptation. Rapid mutation makes it harder for antibodies to identify and drugs to kill. What we're seeing in the samples you pulled from the population at the train yard is the degree of genetic drift green poison is already experiencing, and it's significant, which means it'll be that much harder to find a vaccine.
The other thing about this game is that the cinematics are really, really good. you know, it's very obvious that Massive at the beginning totally dropped the ball. But my belief is that, like GTA 5, my belief is that The Division was actually intended to be this massive kind of, not obviously online, but not dependent on the online element. If you look at the videos when the game first came out, when the first game first kind of got hinted, it didn't really look like a full MMO. And then I think they kind of changed their mind and decided to go full MMO when it just when it launched. They weren't quite sure of what they were doing, but they've since just done an amazing job on it. I've never truly seen a huge problem with the game because I don't really play in the dark zone. What I have seen is that with the help of a few other agents' videos and things like that, is that my build now is pretty strong. And
giving these spots away. You want to ride, you gotta pay. And remember, no cash, gold, or useless bullshit like that. It's gotta have
I get really annoyed with it. That actually might have been my that might have actually been my PC, to be fair. My PC for some reason wasn't recognising the joypad when I first got it, and if you knew my woes with my PC, it's ridiculous. The reason I say woes is because they're totally avoidable with any normal PC. But with me, I just seem to... Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. Have you played Survivor, Dave? Where the hell is he? Ah, there. Crap, we're inviting the whole fucking crew now, aren't we?
Here's our chance.
I think the other guys might have actually glitched out. Well, not glitched out, but dropped out. I think I've opened this place before. Not quite, no. I would blame it off of Windows 10 if I had Windows 10. No, I can't really knock my PC for the price I paid for it. I've only had to upgrade the graphics card. In reality, I've upgraded 3 times, but it was really only necessary twice. And I've had it for a long time. So I shouldn't really knock it too much. I've done really well for the price I paid and everything, but it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm losing USB ports now, they're just not working. And then when I bought a multi-reader for the USB, it says there's not enough power in the PC, so... so it's just a real pain in the backside. Oh, we've got the cavern open now, okay. Well, do you play Survivor a lot then? Because I didn't touch Survivor for a long time. Because I literally wouldn't make it through the first part. I never even got to the dark zone. And then some guys on Reddit, was it Reddit? I think some guys on Reddit took me through it. We all died. And most of the information they gave me was crap. But the good information they gave me, I really took to heart and then went with it the next time I went in. And then when I went in on my own that time, I think I almost extracted, but just got beaten by the hunter. And then the next time I went in, I extracted about 4 times in a row with no problem whatsoever. No problems. And since then I've just had problems. So...
Sorry, I can't give you a bag for that.
I'm a bit miffed that I've had so many problems getting extracted now. Right. But the story's quite important, and I mean, at the end of the day, to get to the end level, you've got that boss run I just did. They drop a classified equipment once a run normally, so like, but good classified. I don't.
Don't be shy.
Do they drop wild classified? I can't remember. But I got, like I said, I got my house from that, so.
Agent, I'll be your point of contact in this area if we get in any trouble.
What am I going to do now? Do I want to go kill the boss straight off? I might as well.
We're going to have an osmosis of energy convergence as a result of your positivity. I'll let you know.
Well done, because I dropped in on one. I felt really bad, but listen, I play on my own, and I'm not going to hold any. Anything back. I dropped in on a group of 4 guys, and obviously as I came into the extraction zone, my hunter spawned, and they took it out. But as soon as the helicopter arrived, I got on, and unfortunately, with them and me, there wasn't enough space. So 2 of them, I think, stayed behind. But I was just like, look, mate, there's 2 of you. You can take on the hunters. I'm not messing around. I felt pretty bad for it because it's not really the type of person I am. But I was like, hey, listen, wait, needs must.
Bobby, I got through. Got somebody at the press office.
Needs must.
They
So I just evacuated. They were all. I felt sorry for them because they were trying to do stuff to.
I mean, the whole league's closed down. They can't just.
They were trying to do stuff to kind of get my attention away from the helicopter, so that they could get on. But I'm not daft. I wasn't having any of it.
I know. The whole world's gone nuts.
But I did feel bad. And to be honest with you, what do you think? I don't think that it pays enough. To be honest, I don't think the drop rate's good enough for anything. People will say, "Oh, don't play it for the drop zone, play it for the experience." And I'm like, "No, listen, mate. I'm putting an hour." Are the really big buildings? Okay, I always do it in Start Zone 3 on top of the car park, because there's a really good spot up by the containers where it can get you with seeker grenades, but you can heal yourself from one of them, and I don't think it can.
Radio communication intercepted.
You can't trust these guys. I don't give a shit what you think. This deal is good for everyone. We need weapons, but just shut it. We'll meet you on West 38.
I need to work out where I am. Okay, so let's do this.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
And that doesn't really
Warning,
work, does it?
explosive device detected.
Squish. I love that squish sound, it's class. Oh, that might be worth a look.
Warning, hostile forces approaching. Warning, improvised explosive device detected.
On the gloves.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Hey.
Warning, explosive device detected.
Oh, really? You can actually go to a building over the street and snipe them. Takes a little bit more time and you cut it really close, but it is possible.
Appreciate the assist,
But
Agent. We've
I've
got it from here.
never found it a problem, to be honest. Well, I say that, the last 2 times I've found it a problem. They do seem to block skills. What I found was, the one thing I don't like about the Hunters, and if they're in the Division 2, I really hope they improve it, is the constant healing. I don't mind them having 3 heals. Don't have a problem with that. I don't even really have a problem with them getting 5 or 6 heals. But when they're able to heal themselves the 7th, 8th, 9th time really quickly, I don't like it. I just think it's a bit of a get out of jail card for them not having necessarily great AI.
Agent, there are some cleaners menacing some people. We need you to intervene. I'll do some creative visualizations in the meanwhile as a form of remote...
That guy pisses me off.
Hey, man. I've been thinking, how many Empire State Building guards you think went to work today?
Shit is biblical out there, bro. And you're thinking about urbexing a major New York landmark?
Oh,
Exactly. Shit's biblical. You want to die in a tent covered in pus, or at 1,400 feet taking a selfie?
Neither? Fuck it. Let's do it.
There's my boy.
Oh! That was pretty shitty loading. That was late. For a second. Oh dear. That was bad. I think I tried it actually. Maybe that's how I extracted the first few times and got away with it. Let's cover the 9 o'clock slot. Ay, ay, ay. I'm doing a good job at this, am I?
Yeah.
Okay, we've done it. That was a bit of a crappy pants moment. Thought I was gonna die there. Right, okay.
I don't know how we could have made it without you.
You wouldn't have, that's the... What I actually found, thinking back with the gold LMG, you're kind of right, but what I found is as soon as it ran out of bullets, they'd regenerate, and the reload on it is so slow. That's what I was having a problem with the LMG, because I was thinking, I used the LMG, and was it something I did wrong? But no, I've just realised, the LMG is the best weapon by far, because the fire rate is ridiculous. I found that just getting, if you can get close to them, if you can keep them huddled down and get close to them, they don't stand a chance. But sometimes that getting close to them can be a bit of a suicide mission, because they down you pretty quickly if they get good shots on you, so it's kind of a...
Good job there. Always nice to see a friendly face. Shit, we got company! Mortified! you hadn't showed up, things might have gone very different.
We were doing just fine out there.
Oh yeah, as soon as the E3 things are done, they've got to get it up because they want... That came out wrong, but you know what I mean. They've got to get it up there because they're up against Red Dead Redemption. They're up against even the Division 2. I honestly think.
No way we could have made it without you.
And so,
This ain't opening.
I think EA. I didn't see the thing, so I'll actually go back and watch it. But I think they were right to get it on the first day if they really want to get in there and beat everybody else. Because, like I said, hopefully for gamers, this is going to be a year that really marks what the future of computer games is. Because my opinion is, as computer games buyers and computer games players, we really have to get rid of the likes of Take-Two. Even the CEO, not the actual company, but the CEO of Ubisoft. These people who think that they can just mine us for our money without even giving us good products. You know, this is why I said this is going to be the year of grind. This is going to be the year of grind, and every game you buy is going to be a grind process because they're all trying to get you involved in their games and not the other guy's games. They don't want you playing his games, and I think this is a problem. If your game's shit, this is going to be a problem. So that's why I think they've all got to really...
Requesting hazmat team for scans of the area.
Morning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
Yeah, I've always said I want all games to do well. If you make a really good game, regardless, people will buy it. People will trade in old games. They'll do whatever they have to do to get your game. This whole idea of having people play one game and being a one company person, it doesn't work in video games. I don't think.
Now leaving the contaminated
I think
area.
we all need secondary and even third games to just escape to every now and again.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Days Gone looks really nice. I don't like the fast zombies in it, but I think I'll learn to deal with it. If the game's any good, I'll learn to deal with it. Yeah, but this is what they're all wanting to do. They're all wanting to make their games into a total grind fest, so that you don't not that you don't have the option, that you can't go anywhere else. But what you're saying is how it should be. For example, you look at something like they want to basically to put it in a better way. They want to McDonald's gaming. They want to make gaming into this thing where you only go to them and the competitors are the enemy and everything. I don't know if it'll work. I hope it doesn't work. GTA 5 hasn't proved me right, but you never know. Somebody might prove me wrong. Sorry, it hasn't proved me wrong. Sorry. Oops. I mean, you look at the grind, Brian, you look at the grind in GTA 5. If you want to take that game seriously on the online, you're done with anything else. Like, seriously, you're done with anything else. Even the Division, I know people who put anywhere upwards of 40 hours a week into the Division. 40 hours, man. It's a bloody computer game. Like, and it's not 40 hours of new content, 40 hours of interesting storyline. It's 40 hours of repeating what they've been doing for the last 2.5 years. And I just think that is... We've done it in Elite. You know, me and you took that trip to Sagittarius A. But it was fun, and I totally respect you for doing it. Well, let's be honest, we're both a bit nutty for sitting at a computer screen looking at stars that don't really exist for 2 weeks. But you know, yeah, some games, you know, when other people are involved, they make it more of the experience than it is. I think we were a bit mental to do that, to be honest. It was good. It was good though. I actually did enjoy it. It does, but it doesn't. Even when you're at the top levels, Brian, I've made God knows how many millions and got most of the stuff in the game, but I played it almost from as soon as it came out on PC. I started playing it and started getting into it more. Any glitches that were out that weren't deemed illegal, I was on it like a car bonnet for days, and I still find it hard to believe that I can afford all the best stuff. I've got all the best businesses, yet the most I can make in 20 minutes is about 200,000 in 20 minutes, and that's not a lot of money. When you've been doing that much work. Okay, let's go back to the base of operations. You just sat there all day like that. Stuck up, mate. No.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I've got a couple of quid to spend here. I've got the bunker and vehicle warehouse. The most I can make from the vehicle warehouse is 200,000 every 20 minutes, which, although it's a lot of money, it's not. I mean, to buy a good car, that's gonna take you anywhere upwards of 4 or 5 hours of gameplay. I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying. Watch the changes they've made to the online element when Rockstar released Red Dead Redemption. Just watch those little changes that make the grind that little bit more, because they will. Right, that's why I'm saving up for the thousands. Yeah, that's what I try and do that, Jess, but you've got to remember, like, so sometimes they don't drop in. I have tried that method, but sometimes they just don't drop in. And actually, sometimes the missions to get them, pretty fucking difficult. They're not a walkthrough. Like, when I first got it and it said, acquire this car, I wasn't expecting to walk out the door with it like you do in the Michael mission in the story mode, to be fair. But some of them... Some of them I've had like the police all over me, and then some gangsters came after it, and I'm like, the car received like 50 grand worth of damage. I was just like, this is ridiculous, but it's good. It's good. 1 second, I'm just gonna go grab a beer. I know, I get that. I'm not daft, but I'm saying, like, for the work, it's like when I said to you the other day, if you have the cocaine lab, don't steal the cocaine. It's not worth it. The time you spend stealing it you might as well just buy it. It's the monetary value of buying it just doesn't. I just said cocaine, so that's that video gone. But you know, it's just not worth buying. It's not worth stealing it. You might as well just buy it. There was a glitch actually. I'm going to do a stream for it in the summer, Jess. I'm going to do a stream. I think when I come back from your God-loving country, I can't wait. I'm looking so forward. I'm going to New York. My birthday present. I'm going to New York in August. But I'm not going to Manhattan. I'm going to New York, New York. We're going to... me and my friend, we're going to go around all the boroughs of New York, and I'm a bit of a foodie. We're going to go around all the boroughs of New York and test every single nation's food. I'm really looking forward to it. Then when I come back, I think I'm going to do some crazy ass stream, probably to Beagle Point or something, to try and get some money for the share. Oh yeah, they're talking about GTA, Deonta. By the way, Deonta, you said have you got the Division on PS4? I don't play it on PS4 at the moment. I only have it on PC. However, Dave has it on PS4. So if you go into the PS4 section of the Discord, Dave will be able to help you out, because Dave's a good guy and Dave's always looking for someone to play the Division with. So I'm right in saying you're a good guy, aren't I, Dave?
Hard contact at West 38th and 7th. Agents on site requesting immediate backup.
Well, you've stuck by the stream for long enough, so I'm guessing you are. So if my head looks a really strange colour of red...
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
I climbed where the fuck am I? I climbed a mountain today, and although I felt I'd taken care of myself, turns out maybe I hadn't. Jesus, my shot's off a bit. Is he inside?
So stupid. The medical staff doesn't have a lot to work with. We're dangerously...
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Well, that's really aggressive the way they were going forward there.
Thanks. We're short-staffed as it is. We can't afford to lose another patrol.
Seriously, if someone said give me the money in your wallet, I would laugh my fucking ass off at them. Give you access to my PayPal account. It's got about 10 quid in it. Oh, it's alright. Nothing like that will happen to me. I'm a New York Jets fan. I'll be all the scumbags' best friend.
Data scanned. Downloading files.
Glad you came along when you did. Hopefully that'll make her think twice about attacking another ATI patrol.
I love how they duck away. Okay, we're gonna do Michael Dufresne, right? Okay. He goes up the stairs, I think. Or is this somebody else? Are we killing two birds with one stone here? You have to be high tech these days, I think. Plus, all these muggers now, they freak out when you pull a shank on them. They don't quite know what to do with themselves. Alright, so... going up. So long since... Again, I'm taking a burner phone anyway. There's no way I'm taking my phone to a heavily populated area. I live in Barcelona. I live close to Barcelona. Like,
look, I don't usually carry that kind of stuff.
Man, come on. We got water, we got food, we got batteries. You bring me this stuff, it's all yours.
hello, Malcolm.
Okay, fine.
How are you doing?
Just meet me at the usual spot on West 39th.
Everything going all right? Malcolm Hepburn, people. Also streams Elite Dangerous, if you like Elite Dangerous. And, especially if you like pew pew shooty shooty stuff, he's good at that. But, I'm not a great judge of it, because I don't know anything about it, but, he seems to be really good at it. Right, 8-7, Jess. Have a good night. Right, sorry, I was just checking an email. Right, okay, so that's done. It's automatically taking us to part 2, but I don't know if I want to do part 2. I do. Apparently I want to do part 2. Oh, we got a door. $11 million, that's not bad. Are you doing the CG? The CG this week's pretty crap because it doesn't pay a lot. So I'm a bit disappointed. I'm missing all the best CGs. I don't know, Malcolm, I talk shit half the time, I'm gonna be honest. I don't mean I talk shit as in bad thing, but I don't remember what I say, but I was just trying to big you up. I don't want to lose health. I'm pretty... Oh, I only need to complete one mission to do an equipment run. So let's do this. Let's do whatever we need to do this equipment run. Alright, okay. Well, I heard some details came out about the next update. And it seems like most people are taking them alright, so that's good. I mean, you can't beat that. Can you? This isn't the one that's a bloody long ass one, is it? Oh, now I'm gonna have to do you. Hey, we'll have a look. Okay, I'll still do this one because I want to get it done while I'm here.
Glad you're with us.
Did you check the card?
Not yet. I'll get there.
Hey, fresh blueprints here.
We need you back
There's
in
no
base.
sit to follow. Keep your eyes open.
Guards are on our way. I think I heard something. We're moving out.
Yo, you gotta bring some IV bags too.
Right, okay, so we're gonna do... How many safe houses have we got? We've only got 4. We're gonna do a safe house run. There's a lot of newbies in tonight, actually. I'm guessing because it was the last day of the sale, I think, today. Oh, we've got a freeze. Is that me? I think it was the last day of the sale. The Division this week has been on an unbelievable offer. If you didn't take advantage of it, then it's probably not the game for you, but the deal on it this week was a steal. And the lowest I've known it to be in the whole time I've played it, so anybody who cashed in on it got a good deal. Right, we don't need electronics mods. We don't need either of those. Although I'm not sure if when you're leveling up, it's best to actually go with whatever they're giving. A lot of lower level players here, which is good for the game. What have we got? We've got 3. We're 4-2, aren't we? 4-3. Okay.
Top of the line goods right here.
Okay, so marksman work. So, oh, extended magazine, 23%. I don't know if that's good actually. Critical hit damage. Critical hit damage. Headshot, not really. Suppress a critical hit damage. Get 10% critical hit damage from those mods. Pretty damn good. Pretty good.
Come take a look. Feast your eyes on Manhattan's best selection.
Right, so you see those ones are really hard sometimes to make a decision, but if you look at it, the primary firepower goes down by 1 dot, and the other one goes up by like 500 odd, so you have to take it. Electronics mods, which are stamina mods. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we have 5. And the performance mod is a turret damage, so I'm going to take 3 of them.
Hey, you just got it.
No, I did get a great deal.
A lot of people try their luck in the dark zone. Not a lot of people come out.
Yeah, because of gankers.
You are now entering a safe area.
Probably isn't that. They need a single player version of the Dark Zone. The next version, they really do. They need a PvE version. I'll just not include it.
You'll be missing out. Yo.
Certainly not have better weapon drops. 3.7s, that's nowhere near. It's a marksman rifle, so that's not good for me. Got up to a range, that's so good. Okay, so they're no good for us.
I've got the best selection in New York.
It's gonna push up a little bit. Firearms mod. Okay, I'm gonna buy a couple of them. One is no object. Turret damage 1.5. That's actually a better turret damage, I think.
It's a deal.
Right, so unfortunately we've not got a gun upgrade. Pretty pathetic. But we do have a vest upgrade. What I want to do just for a second is see if we've got any level 10 crafting stuff. Couple of seconds. Got level 10, 30 to 38, so I'm probably not going to hit that without a couple of rolls, so we'll try this one. It's level 6, that's not going to do it. Level 10 gloves, 20. Okay, so we can do better. We just need don't do this health again. This game's an asshole. critical hit damage is actually not bad, and now it's just going to give me nothing but crap. Yeah, it's all going to go to electronics. It's really annoying. It's when I say to people, I'm like, you know, RNG doesn't exist. We get told every day it exists. It doesn't exist. Not in the way that we're told. Right, okay, so. Okay, we can only. Oh my. No, performance. That's weird.
Hey there.
Sorry, the 1.5 1. Okay.
I think somebody's out there.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I don't know if my graphics card's on the fritz, and I haven't even had it for that long, but the I'm noticing a lot of today, a lot of text is not blending in properly. It's really annoying because I'm just bought this card last year. Oh, sounds aren't even coming in now.
Get off me! I gave you what you want.
Yeah, and we need a doctor too.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a goddamn nurse.
Hey, you got him? We're at the clinic already. We're gonna bring him up now.
We got him. He's coming up.
Like taking candy.
Showed up, things might have gone very different.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, thank God. I knew Kanda would send someone to get me out of this shithole. I knew you would.
Ah, shut up, you girl. Right, okay, so,
Good to know Michael survived. Opportunists always do, don't they? Your friend Lau says she'll send an escort for him, which is good, because we're gonna have to keep an eye on him from now on. Just don't ask me to do it personally. I don't want to be anywhere near him.
I've never seen them go down there. Honestly, I've never actually seen them walk down the steps. It's something completely new. very rarely look up in this game. Skybox is class. I love it. Very rarely look up in the game.
Dispatch to Garment District Patrols. Need a team to intercept a Mercy drop on West 39th and Broadway. Be advised, cleaners on site.
This is Sparrow 2. We're closing on your position.
I don't know if they come out of the... It does look like they come out of the sewer, literally.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Man, am I glad you're on our side. That's gonna hurt.
Hey Gold of the Hawk, no, I'm not new. I'm by no means a professional player or anything like that, but I'm not new. I might look new. Welcome to the stream. Ah! I wanted to drop the box. Why didn't I drop the box? Why didn't I drop the box? No, I'm not new. I'm a little bit drunk, but I'm not new. Yeah, that made me look like a bit of a noob. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the map.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
I wouldn't mind, but I was doing alright till those 3 extra cleaners turned up. Those things like buses. I also haven't played. I haven't played the game a whole lot in recent times. So I am a little bit rusty. I've been playing on and off for about 2 years. I started playing on PlayStation 4 originally, but with very little knowledge of how the game worked. I played it more for fun. Then when I switched to the PC, kind of became a bit more interested in it. But again, I'm not really a numbers guy, so an MMO as such is not really my type of. It's not my type of thing, but as I mentioned earlier on the stream, I've visited New York a few times. I'm actually going back this summer, and I love it as a city, and I just think this game even though it's the aftermath of a situation, it has a really good representation of New York. And so, as a kind of lover, somebody who loves the city, I love playing the game. Oh, this guy.
This is Sparrow 2. We're closing on your position.
And I'm kind of getting a bit excited as well. That's my biggest problem.
It's an honor to fight with you.
But I haven't played the lower levels for ages. And it's a bit strange.
Warning, hostile forces approaching. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Aha, I've got 3 actually.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
But I'll be truthful, I've only got 1 level 30 character maxed. So by maxed I mean I've only got 1 level 30 character where I've used the div tech and everything to get him to the level to the highest possible level.
It's an honor to fight with you.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
We need you. Remember that. You're not ready.
Kind of try and avoid this guy for 10 seconds. Oh, don't kill him. Don't kill him, please. They're gonna kill him before it runs out. There we go.
Sparrow 2. We are on site and in position.
The city's lucky you're on our side.
Thanks for your help. You don't know how bad we need
Generally play PvE. I love going into the dark zone and pissing off PvP players off. So, what I mean by that is, I like running around the dark zone with the shittest gear I can find. And making a lot of extractions just to try and... The idea when I do it is to get the gankers and the people who are kind of have really bad nefarious attitudes to follow me rather than somebody who's trying to get their stuff out. So I like doing that. The only thing you can only do it a couple of times in one server before they start talking to each other and explaining, but I enjoy it. It's fun for the half hour that you can get away with it. I'm going to do this mission, folks, and I think this is going to be the last one of the night, because... Oh, really? I've never led you on a merry goose chase around the dark zone, have I? What do you think to the new the new balances then.
Wait a minute. Let's all just take a step.
Generally interested. I mean, PvP is not necessarily my thing, but I'm interested in what PvPers think about it. I've said for me the game's kind of been balanced since day one because I'm not a huge PvP player. My only true in this game, because other games I complain quite a lot about PvE, but this game, my only true complaint about this game in PvE is in PvP you don't really
Agent,
use cover, or we don't need to use cover if you have a decent
original
build.
virus strain. We know he used Abel's as one of his primary launching pads, so with any luck there should be plenty of contaminated greenbacks lying around in there.
As well as civilians. The store is one of the bigger refugee camps we've been monitoring.
Not to make a whole thing out of it, but if you don't find some unmutated virus I can use as a comp, we may as well give up any hope of creating a vaccine. So, you know, no pressure.
I'm trying to come from the right. Well, it depends on the player. There's some people who go for... They don't even actually go for the gear, to be honest. You're right in that sense. There's some PvPers who go just to kill. That's kind of where... That's why I kind of do my little...
Warning. Temperature rising.
Elevated levels of that's why I do my little merry run around the dark zone every now and again.
I'll start feeding Isaac the structural blueprints in case you need them.
Calculating route
I've
to
met some good
PvPers,
PvPers, sorry, in the dark zone. I'm not knocking anybody, so you know, because I have met some good people. And I'm always interested in the updates because it's. I think there has to be some type of gear build that a single player can take on a mob, in my opinion. But I'm not a mathematician and I'm not massive, so I don't know how you're gonna balance that out. Because people can still gang up even if they're not actually in a group, but I think something has to be done about it, because if you're patient enough and jump servers, you'll sometimes find an empty one. I'd love it if... I was just saying earlier, I'd love it if the Division 2 had a PvE dark zone as well as a PvP dark zone. It's not saying I wouldn't go in the PvP dark zone. I would kind of do my collecting in the PvE and then go in the PvP for a bit of fun.
Warning. Emergency fire suppression system activated. System obstructed on upper floors. Manual override required.
Great.
But I think one thing we both have in common is that this is a great game. You know, I've been playing it for so long.
Remember, Agent, you need to collect any bills you can find with the original virus strain.
Check everything. Cash registers, charity donation stations, tip jars in the cafe.
And I absolutely love
Any place
it.
you can think of that might involve cash.
Active echo beacon detected.
Fuck. Thank God. Jesus, what a nightmare.
Let's go before those whack jobs find us.
And my wife said tanzanite. Is that something you carry?
Oh my God, tell me you don't love this watch. I dare you.
I'm so sorry. My credit card is on the fritz.
Not a problem. This is yours and $9.20 in change. Happy holidays.
What an asshole. It's not as bad as Aaron Keener, though.
Object test negative for viral contamination.
Aaron Keener has a serious Napoleon complex.
Object test negative for viral contamination.
Did I not scan something downstairs? I thought I had. And let's get the tip jar.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Aha.
Object test negative for viral contamination. Potential hostiles approaching.
Oh, this is terrible because the I love that he just tried to make a run for it. That's fantastic.
Let's hope the cleaners haven't torched everything in the place before you locate those bills. Even if they haven't, extreme heat destroys DNA. Over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, the covalent bonds break down, and the double helix starts unzipping like a cheap prom dress. One more reason to keep them at bay, Agent. Like I said, no pressure.
I'm kind of trying to go for critical heat and everything. 24.5 so just gonna change a couple of things. When you get critical hit, I much prefer it. Oh, we can change gloves. That'll do. I didn't see that drop in. Anybody else see that drop in?
Object test negative for viral contamination. Object test negative for viral contamination. Warning, fire hazard detected.
According to the schematics, there should be an emergency override up ahead.
Warning, increased viral contagion detected.
Bingo. That's gotta be our virus-infected bills somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out, but just don't lick them.
Warning, fire hazard detected.
I found another manual override for the fire suppression system. Sending Isaac the location now.
Alert, hostiles detected nearby.
a dead horse, Agent, but I need those builds intact. And room temperature, no crispy edges. Crispy means heat, means off comes the prom dress.
And try not to get yourself killed in the process. Crispy agents aren't much use to us either.
Warning. Viral contamination confirmed.
Keep your eyes peeled, Agent. We just got a report from JTF observers outside the building. More cleaners arrived while you were busy upstairs.
Why didn't they do anything?
Give them a wide berth. I know I've said this before, but I need those bills in mint condition, so to speak.
Recommend targeting portable chemical reservoir. Alert. Hostiles approaching. Alert. Hostiles approaching.
I'm impressed, Agent. Locating undamaged bills with original strain virus in that place was like looking for needles in a haystack. But damned if you didn't pull it off. Can't wait to get my hands on them. Oh, and Agent, I'm buying the next round. Assuming there ever is one.
I don't think he has. Okay, people, I'm going to cash out for the night because I'm absolute cream crackered. I've been out all day and I'm gonna head off. So thanks for joining in the stream. I know it's been a pretty short stream tonight. It's only been about 2 hours, but I thought I'd drop in anyway and say hello. So have a good night. See you. I'll be in tomorrow, probably with an Elite Dangerous, I think.
That strain sample you secured told us a
9/7.
lot. I've prepared a report for